quién y qué. Please come watch season 5. It's going to be amazing. A global crossover event. You're going to love it. I promise. To me, this season it was really incredible to do. It was really a lot of interpersonal stuff about Scola and the challenges that he's faced with and life changes for him that affect his own identity and questioning whether or not he's right for this job or it's something that he wants to do. So it was cool. I mean, I don't want to spoil it, but yeah, Scola ends up really questioning whether or not this is something that he still wants to do. Yeah, and then also, you know, the crossover, Scola getting to go and work on a case, an international case with Remy has been, you know, it was pretty neat. It's a good season for Scola, season 5. I don't know, the way, it's an interesting thing. I don't really think about ways that I'm personally similar to him, but yeah, I mean, Scola is you know, he's witty, he's smart, he's not very trusting of people. I always say that he goes into every situation assuming that everyone's going to lie to him or try to avoid. So that's something that I like about him. It's a very New York City mentality. It's like, I love you. I'll do anything for you. If you need my help, I'll be there for you, but I don't like you and I don't trust you, right? It's sort of this like, I don't have to like you, but I can love you. That's kind of how Scola is. He's like loving underneath, but this exterior is about him, that he has this job to do and he's not playing games. And, you know, he cares first and foremost about his case. That's what matters. Well, I mean, the biggest challenge for the team was probably the crossover. I mean, you know, every week there's a really exciting case on this show. They really do a wonderful job of each week kind of drawing you in and getting you excited and getting the blood flowing. But yeah, I mean, it's a global crossover event. That's, you know, 2 continents, 3 different teams. And it's really, really interesting. Yeah, Scola starts out undercover in that episode. Yeah, they just pulled out all the stops. So I mean, that's definitely the big one for season 5. It means so much to me how much people care about the show. You know, it's so cool to have the show in so many countries around the world. You know, like I wish I could go and see each country, but I love when fans, you know, when I see the like, we love you in Colombia, or if it's like Instagram posts, or you know what I mean, and people put like the flag and they say, and you just go, oh my goodness, it's so cool that this little job that I do, I go to this place and we like tell this story and people around the world are responding to it and loving it. You know, it means so much to get to be a part of that. And I think there's been shows in the past that have done that irresponsibly or set up a precedent that make people think that that's what the real world is like. I mean, I think that, you know, Dick Wolf shows have always done such a great job of looking at the issues from both sides and really keeping the focus and telling the story about the men and women that do the job, rather than the big issue that everyone wants to argue about, but still looking at the issues. So, yeah, I mean, I think that it's something that our show does better than a lot of shows. Season 5 is huge for Scola. Like, it just completely guts everything that he's been. He's challenged, up in season 4, he was challenged by his partnership with Tiff, and Tiff kind of needing more from him. But season 5 really, it really brings him to the mat, so to speak. I mean, he really has to dig deep and figure out who he is in a way that he's not comfortable with. So yeah, it's a good, you guys are gonna love it. It's good. I don't know. I think something that people like about Scola is that he has that rough exterior. But there's something inside of him that's soft that he's protecting. I think that's something that people relate to. And what people can expect from this season is that stops working. He's not able to maintain control of that anymore, and it's broken open, and we see how he survives that.